Did you see the last
Sister,
text? What up, bro?
what up?
Did you need some time? You need like a I just
I
added it in the chat.
I do, I do, but I'ma still say no. I'm good. I just want in place, but I still got a cell phone. I'm here.
It's okay though, yes. But we could do it at we could wait an hour. It ain't no issue. I'm pretty sure it might be in full alignment, honestly. Because I don't
Okay.
it might be in full alignment. We could wait an hour.
Yeah, if it align, that's cool. But I just rip my
Yo,
phone out. I'm
yo.
leaving the gym. I ain't got no
What up,
problem.
Nev, bro? You need an hour?
Huh?
Do you need about an hour like reset and pause and tune in? You wanna do it at 8, like in an hour instead of right now?
Who for me?
I'm asking.
I mean, it don't. I mean, I can get. I don't need it, but if that's what's happening, that's what's happening.
Okay.
You know, they have always with the flow. So what Yetta doing?
I don't know. I don't let's see. Hold on. Peace, Kiki.
I got my motherfucking drinks ready. I got my
He
drink.
said he got his drink
I'm
ready.
rolling up and whatnot. You feel me?
Yes,
This has
sir.
been a little break. We coming
I'm
back.
a fan of mimosas, yo. I like mimosas a lot, yo.
You
But
told us.
I put liquor in my shit, yeah. And I don't use orange juice. I be using like the white cranberry,
The
strawberry,
good
all that
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put
Dangerous.
a little bit of tequila in that thing.
Okay, okay. I had me a
I'm
little
ready to
buzz
go.
ball mixed with some pineapple juice.
I'm scared of the buzz balls. Them shits
Oh
remind me of
man.
back in the day, MD 2020. MD 20. I ain't never drank them, but that's just what it looked like. It looked like a new age MD 2020. I'm scared of it.
Like them faux logos.
MD 2020 put me on my ass, boy. When I tell you on my ass, woo.
I'm not quite sure what's going on yet. I believe I just saw her. We can definitely pivot. I think there go Yetta right there. We can.
You know, it get late for her fast, so that hour it probably a matter the most to her.
Yeah, she just said 8:30. Let's connect them. Hold it, hold it. Cause George, he at the gym. He said he's still at the gym.
Oh, okay.
No,
Getting the motherfucking.
He's not having
no,
no
yeah,
issue. He
no.
said
As
he
soon
would
as I
go
seen
in flow.
as soon as I seen what time it was, I was walking. I got up, ran off the treadmill, got in the car. I'm good. I be
Calves,
overworking out for real. I just be in there like I be in the vibe,
motherfucking
like a
calf. I
whole
seen
vibe.
them calves. I know that. I ain't gonna never get over that.
He was Yada
That's just cause I
yada.
was fat, bro, when I started. That's all it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't turn the
see,
muscle.
He said that's just because I was
yes,
fat.
sir.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. I started working out. I'm probably like 380. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have some big calves.
Nah, you a 380?
Bro, I've been a big nigga. Like, what? I gotta show you you know what's so funny? I don't even like to go on the past, bro, and look at that stuff. Cause when I see myself, like it's more than the image. It's like I know exactly what was going on that
How you
day. I know
felt,
that
right? You know
vibe.
how you
Like,
felt,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
man, I've been through it, man. Fuck the
Man,
past.
I'm a skinny nigga at heart, but now people, hey yo, let me tell y'all this, man. I need you to know. I want to ask you, G, before we get started, because this shit happened to me in real life. Yo, I had somebody word is bond. Somebody call me thick. Can niggas can't be thick. I don't believe niggas can be thick. I believe well niggas can be thick, but it's an insult when you say it.
I, I,
Yo,
Hold on,
every time like
I think I need to look at my
yo
motherfucking
around the
face.
word. yo, around the way when niggas be having them wide hips and stuff, niggas be like, this nigga
Yeah,
thick.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You be
I
like,
have
nigga,
never
that nigga got
heard
child.
a
You'll hit him
man
with this
say
nigga got them
Yo,
childbearing hips. This nigga thick as hell, but it's an insult. You feel me?
yeah, like
Like
Virginia. Yeah,
I had them tell me that thick is like muscular. I'm like, nah, that's called muscular. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thick. Hell
yo,
no. I ain't no
Virginia
motherfucking thick.
niggas, yo, Virginia niggas be mad secure. They don't be insecure, so they'll see a nigga be like, that nigga fat. They talk about his ass and everything. Like, and they be like,
oh my
niggas be like, go
goodness.
ahead, bro, go ahead. Be like, had to say it, bro. It is
Oh
what it
yeah,
is,
now I
bro.
tell a nigga, like I done seen niggas, it's some niggas out there that's thick. You feel me? Like it's some niggas out there built like they mom, you heard? But I ain't
I'm
one of them
cracking
niggas
up.
though. I ain't
Thick
no
ass
motherfucking
nigga.
bitch. Don't call me no motherfucking bitch.
Oh nah, like don't call me that.
They call me
Yeah,
thick, man. I'm
nah.
Why
like,
AI
what?
summary debating if thick is a compliment or insult? You caught y'all whole.
Oh, it's for sure insult because thick
It's for
means
sure.
shit.
It's all,
Thick means shit. Like
yeah,
if you see a joint and you like, yo, she
So
thick as
funny.
hell. Instantly, it's a select number of things that she possesses. She either
yeah.
has like it's either
Like
chest, it's either breast, thighs, hips, ass, like all the shit that go with thick. I don't got none of that shit, yeah. None. Zero
yeah.
attributes. Zero
Yo,
No,
that's
attributes.
one thing I that's
no
one thing I do
relation.
like about the LGBTQ community. I feel like at first it was like things go in phases. At first when the LGBT got started, whatever, it became a real sensitive thing. But now it's kind of like, all right, y'all can't be sensitive for 15 years. Now I like it because language is a lot more fluid. Now it's the type of thing where it's like, all right, anybody can get we can joan on anybody anyway now. You feel me? It was a while where it was cancel culture, but now it's like, bro, if you want to say something wild about somebody's sexuality, as long as you are saying to anybody and everybody, it's all a go. And I'm
Hell
glad
no.
about that because I was tired
Long
of
as you
watching
don't
my
say it
mouth.
to them. Long as you don't say it to them. If
Kiki
you say
said,
something to them about their sexuality and see how that shit goes.
Kiki said,
You
I
can
would
say
take
something, you
Saki.
can laugh and joke about to other people with them, but you better not say nothing to them.
Man, I'm telling you, anybody can get it dealing with me. I love a bad. I'm real big on bad jokes, bro. I love a bad joke because
Anybody.
I
Hey,
got
yeah.
that type of attitude where, like, I dare you to like never speak to me again. Like, I would really enjoy that actually as a Pisces. How about you don't speak to me ever again? Like, oh, I ruined it for you. Okay.
Hey, yo, I done had a couple bad jokes. I don't like having the bad jokes, man. But lately, I done had a couple bad jokes that didn't land like they wanted to. I don't like that though. I'm cool with the people I'm cool with. Like the people I'm around, I would like to keep talking to them. The people I would rather not
Yeah, I'm
talk to,
sick.
I really don't talk to. Yo, hey yo, like I'm a cool dude. I think I'm a cool dude, bro. But like friendly, I wouldn't say I'm friendly. I'm not really friendly. I'm a cool dude, but and if I know you, I'm cool with you. But like I don't just be going out speaking to motherfuckers.
I feel like I'm polite. I wouldn't say
I mean, I
friendly,
say
but I'm
hi. I
polite.
don't converse. I don't converse with people. I go say what's up. Oh, what's good? Pew. I'm out of there, man. I don't know you like that.
Janae, it seemed like it would take a lot to get you upset. Like maybe not behind the scenes, but like just dealing with the everyday person. Like you seem like you keep it light.
Facts. I
Janae,
do. I do.
You got the
Janae be
business owner
trying to.
vibe. Like
I ain't seen Janae in a long time, but I know being when I was around Janae, Janae is the kind of how she is on here. Janae is like in control. She
yeah,
got some control over some shit. Yeah, I mean, I was also at her house when I was seeing her, so that's a place to have control. But she got some control over some shit.
yeah.
I feel
But
like
I don't
business.
think I ever seen her get upset. And I done seen people acting stupid at your house. I don't think you was upset. I think I was more upset than you was upset.
I feel like experiences have helped me do that though, like in life, because the common denominator most of my family say or describe me as a tsunami could be taking place in front of me and I would still be still. I'll be chill, at peace, the whole nine. I don't know. I think it's just experience in business, managing businesses and keeping composure during business spaces. So it kind of just, I guess, flow everywhere.
Yeah,
But yeah,
business definitely do that.
yep. I've been in
You,
a lot of sales and network marketing and the whole angry customers and McDonald's was my first job. So
yeah, I never worked at McDonald's. Never. I
McDonald's
ain't
was
never
my
worked.
very first job.
I never worked at McDonald's. I loved them when they did
I'm a
work there. In
Burger
high
King
school, they
guy.
used to give us mad free shit, yo. Yeah, let me get the hookup. I go up that bitch, spend $1 and get a whole bag of shit. Back when they had $1 menu.
Man, I used to show everybody so much love at McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
I remember McDonald's days. I had so much fun.
My manager at Burger King had got indicted. She was stealing for like years.
Man.
The Burger King on Memorial.
Nah, that Joan in Boonesboro, Miss
Oh,
Mary, she was licking that
oh,
Joan.
oh my
She
God.
was
Oh
licking,
my
taking that home.
God. Oh my
That is not
God.
okay.
She
Hey,
took it
Yetta,
home.
Yetta.
Yes,
What's up?
yes.
Welcome
What's
back.
up?
I
What's up?
might
What's
just
up?
parking lot pimp right here for real.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. I done been in my truck a couple times. Shit. Nigga swole as hell right now. His whole lower body buff as a motherfucker right now. They came out
I
the woods.
did just
Hey,
get
yo,
out
I
of
did some
there.
push-ups yesterday. I ain't gonna stunt you. I did some push-ups yesterday. I was my first time doing a push-up in probably about two years. 2 years.
Word.
Got me some push-ups in. I'm a little sore right
Hey,
now.
hey,
I might
He
do
said
me a
hey.
I'm a
little
little
bit
sore
more.
right now. They don't
Yeah,
do that when
don't
you just
don't
tap
don't let
out
it
there
heal
now.
first. Go on and get
Yep.
that pain.
Oh yeah, yeah. I enjoy the pain. I embrace it, man. I embrace the pain.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey. Period.
That's my favorite David Goggins quote. He'd be like, yo, shut up and let me enjoy this pain.
Yeah, my quote that comes from that is Bane. He was talking about Batman, about
Mm-hmm.
darkness. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in this shit. That's what they said. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
adjusting
Oh,
to it. I
did.
was born in this shit. Mm.
Yeah.
Kiki
I think
said
that's what
her
I'm gonna be
first
for
job was
Halloween this year. I'm gonna
McDonald's.
be Bane.
I think everybody first job was McDonald's. Mine was too. Well, not first job, but first
Amongst the
But
top five.
regular
hey, yo,
My,
my first job,
after
I had
school
an
job.
internship at fucking Boeing. I was working at Boeing.
Bowen
The,
Ellen.
air, the airplane, Boeing. I was working at Boeing my first job.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had a
Yeah, that's
I was
what's
at the
up.
music store. My first job was the music store.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I
Right.
got hired at school too. They was all up in my business. Like they talked to my band director and stuff. I'm like, they ain't got nothing to do with me and my job. But anyway, it's
okay,
cool.
Love Jones.
So that sounds fun.
Love Jones.
Yeah.
Sound like a fun first job.
I got a girl
Right.
pregnant off of that band situation too. Sad.
Oh,
Wherever
Yeah,
I go,
Love
they come,
Jones.
man. Wherever. Why must I chase the cats? Nothing but the dogs.
Hey yo, that was the thing back in the day, man. I don't care. I don't know if it's, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I don't think it is nowadays a thing for the young men to have like hoes. Like it's good to have these hoes and all of that shit. Like that was what we was trained to do is have hoes. You feel what I'm saying? Like you wasn't nobody if you
Yeah.
ain't have hoes. And
I
now
can't even wrap my
I don't think it's so much like that no more. I hope it ain't.
I can't even wrap my mind around that mentally. Like what they was really doing. That's crazy. They're a lot to deal with.
I don't know. When I reflect on some of the teenager conversations, I end up, just eavesdropping here and there about, I don't know, ain't too much changed. I feel like back then, I feel like, shoot, even then it probably was just more secretive. But now I feel like guys are more loud with, for example, I remember one of my hair clients, him and his homeboy were rapping about, some girl. They both liked her or whatever. Now, me and my husband was expressing to them, like, isn't there some type of bro code? Like, don't that still exist? And to them and their generation, they were like, no, like it's all game, it's all fair. Whoever blah blah say. I'm like, is that really how it goes
Oh,
now?
you talking about did they both wanted to hit or they both
Yeah.
wanted to be with? Oh no, we could both hit her. That always been a thing.
I'm about to say,
We
that's
could
like, it
definitely
might
both
probably
hit
been that
her.
way. So I'm like, in that case, then I guess
And
probably ain't too much
the young
conversation.
people, yeah, the young people I be around, they super nonchalant. Everybody don't nobody care about nothing. Like they don't care about nothing. Like nobody care about nothing. They don't care about
Yeah,
having no girls, but they gonna get dressed. They gonna get dressed and look good. Don't care about having no girls. The girls is gonna get dressed and look good, and nigga, you better not talk to me.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is going on? Like they don't care about nothing. They don't care about shit.
look at
I
that.
think they do. They just trained. That's what they trained in. They trained in the nonchalantness. That shit corny to me because that ain't who I am. So that shit we. But
Yeah,
that's what
trying to
they.
probably keep up a,
Yeah, that's what they got. Yo, they don't care about nothing. Yo, I'm talking about nothing. I was watching the kids play football.
hmm
I was at the football game and the kids was on the field nonchalant. Like, how the fuck you don't care about the game you playing?
like, why you ain't coming with some energy to win?
For real, that shit was tripping me out.
I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, there isn't no passion, no motivation, no drive.
They was still playing though. That's the crazy part. Like they was out there running around, hitting shit. They was doing good. It was just before that, like all the body, the mannerisms, all the body language was just like I don't care if I'm here or not. But then when the play go, they full speed still. But I'm like
Okay.
that shit
So they
crazy.
still performed. They just showed up like, all right, we here.
Yeah,
Let's
like
get
they didn't give
it
a fuck. Like man, I
done.
guess I'll play today.
I got you. I got you. Did y'all get a chance to look at the video for tonight's discussion though?
I looked at that shit. I looked at it. That shit was long. I actually was watching it on the way. I don't know if I clicked on the right video. I just went to a video of it, and it was like I don't know. That was. I think that's more of a. It seems to be more of a. I want to listen. I'm here to do a lot of listening and smoking and inputting. But that's a you and Yetta just from the and but G also big on that as well. You know what I'm saying? I just like to learn. I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say. But I ain't see no men. Was it any men on there?
No.
No.
I'm a person that believe that men shouldn't get in women motherfucking business.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm a
Yeah.
person that believe men don't get in women business. Like if it's a whole bunch of women talking about some shit, that probably ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all handle that how y'all handle that.
Respect
You
that.
feel me? That's the way that I view it. But I do want to hear y'all. But G off that shit though. Like G off that exact conversation. G is like that's what he off. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
I get in their business. I break all that shit up. Like y'all
I
need to
think you
shut the fuck up.
got.
Yo,
I think you got a
speaking
good.
on that, I had an older lady. She about 47, almost 50. She told me last night about me and a homeboy. Like when I first met her on panels, she was real big on these masculine points and I'm talking about yelling. She was a little bit livid about men, right? And so when I got to this other group, she would come on there every night with that, bro. I got on her top, bro, for like to the point where she blocked me at one point. But she finally said last night, she was like, yeah, I really was. She was talking about me and another brother. She was like, yeah, I really respect y'all. I talk to y'all one on one. Y'all been around for a while, and I ain't gonna lie. I grew a lot, and when I first met you, G, blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah, she listened. That shit was stupid. She was like, they be needing that sometime. Like, you just gotta tell them what's up, like, and let nature do the rest.
Yeah, I'm out of it. I listen to it. I point out some some shit that don't make sense. Like you know that don't make no sense, right? But all right, I'm gonna get back out. Like you know what
That's
I'm
how
saying?
it
Some
started, though.
discrepancy.
That's how it started. I ain't give it a full weight. I just used to say stuff like, I ain't just gonna let you say anything, girl. Like, no. You ain't gonna punch up on all the men every night. Hell nah. We exist too. It was bad. I'm telling you, it was bad, bro. I'm telling you, it was bad. Bad. But yeah, like I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a good amount of it, and I saw a bunch of the clips. And I did also check in. They had a follow up conversation, so that it was going. You know, it went viral, but it was kind of like a thing of like anyway. It was a thing of a thing, and then she did a TikTok with two girls from the episode too on her page, and I did watch that. That was even more interesting, to be honest. But it ain't too much to it to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm gonna let us talk about it.
I didn't see the follow up video, but I got a good bite out of the original.
Yeah.
They definitely. I love how she held her composure the entire time. Like, I admire that so much. She held her composure, like,
She was
the entire time.
mothering them girls.
Oh, that's what she do though. From what you can see, like anytime it's 1 versus the 20, the 1 is the expert. Like that's what she do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the 20 is just people who think that, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's 20 of them. Yeah, she definitely controlled. But at the same time though, it was I watched and I'm like, yo, it's certain stuff that she didn't like. She let them slide with changing the narrative. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, she ain't say that, and it didn't say that, but y'all got a whole conversation based on some. Yeah, she let them slide. Like when they were saying, like, mind you, I just listened to the whole thing on the way home. So they was talking about manifestation and basically Jesus and faith. And they start saying, you're saying that manifestation. No, then they were talking about sage. And she said sage invokes good spirits. Like you know what I'm saying? Invokes peace. And then they said, so what you're saying is sage makes peace, like brings peace. Like, no. And they went off with sage makes peace, make peace. And I'm like, she ain't never say that though.
Yeah. What I loved about it is it was such a great example of what we deal with as men with women. But it was just women and women. Like the running off, the whole thing of like you say something straight and they be like, so you telling me, and it's like, no, I didn't tell you that at all.
Tell you that. I actually said what I wanted to say.
And seeing them do that with their own sisters is hilarious. I love it. I just can't even be mad. I'm like, y'all talk to each other like that, huh? Because if I was a girl, I've been slapped so bad because it's fair game. You feel me? Like I just not slap, but you feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I would be pressed to get to the bottom of it, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't just
so. The thing of it is, when you're a woman talking to women, you can actually be like aggressive,
fierce. Yeah, like a real lioness.
You can attack. We can't talk to y'all like that.
Yeah,
not at all. Not at all. In no situation. It don't matter how mad we is. I learned this. I'm just not learning this. I think I got it down too. I'm pretty good at it. Like, I'm never gonna scream and holler at you or be aggressive at you because I know you ain't gonna receive it, and I want you to hear it. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
But back to the topic at hand. That's why I said she mothered them a lot, right? In the sense of I say she mothered them because she was aware. I got a syringe and it's 100% full. I know you can only take 20. I'm not even gonna try to really be right. Which, even though we in a debate and it's my job to be dogmatic to get my point across, I'ma still pat you on the booty a little bit and just give you a little bit and move on to the next question.
I think she represented in a debate, which is different because nobody won that debate. That's not a win or lose thing.
Right.
and she presented it that way while they was trying to present it in a different way, and that's
They
what
still were
stood
trying to
out.
win.
That's what stood out. Like she's just like, okay, yeah, like none of that shit is wrong. I don't know how that shit went viral to where I don't understand that. I didn't like it at first. I'm gonna tell you my first thought on it was like, why they got all these black women going against each other? And then they brought a couple white women on there, so it toned it down a little bit. But then it was still more black women. I'm like, I don't even like to see y'all this going against y'all little. I feel like this ain't nothing but a little wrench to throw in on y'all's unity shit y'all got going right now. Like
That's a great observation.
they got this shit going on. So let us throw a little wrench. We can't let them get two. You feel me? If they get two together, it's only a matter of time before they bring the niggas back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now that bring it like, no, hold on. They getting two together. They got their own little communities and all that. Hold on, we got to separate them. Let me find this to give them to speak about the divide more than continuing to grow together.
For sure.
That's the way I be looking at stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. There's always some type of, agenda.
It's a narrative. They got a whole bunch of little options and okay, if they do this, then we could do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. It's all control. It's that shit. None of that shit is free will, I would say, because they do them debates all the time. Why right now y'all bring this one?
It was so. I guess how does the Dr. Daff show go? Like, is it just how are these topics? Because I noticed they have other ones beside this one. Do you like? I haven't been following it. This is my first time seeing this platform.
No, it's always like that. It's always one person versus 20 a bunch of other people. Like it's always like that. It's set up like that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Yetta, do you think too why this right now?
I can see that highlighted, but I can see how that can be a negative, but I also took it as a positive in a sense of
Bringing light.
how so many of our people is still stuck in that with that religious perspective. And it's insane just how far we'll take it. Like, just take it. I don't know. Even me, like I said, I'm deconstructing, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't done one of the other things that I want to do, is because I'm still breaking things down for myself. So, I mean, I just don't subscribe to just to me, it was just regurgitory of all the things that I heard growing up. Everybody was quoting the same scriptures, quoting the same thing. Half of them didn't even, right here, half of them didn't even know, I'm coming, half of them didn't even know, she pointed out, she asked them a question. She said,
how many people
in the Bible did God kill? Half of them, all them women up there, y'all know y'all word, but y'all don't know that. It was just, to me, I feel like even then, like a lot of them are not apologists. I kept damn near every textbook I had from my theology courses at Liberty for this reason. For what I thought then was because I felt the call, but now the reason why I go through it is because I like to see what I can take, what I won't take. Some of the things that they utilize, I still keep. Some of it I don't. But it's just amazing to me just how, I don't know. It was only one girl on there that I felt like she was logical in her. Well, two women on there where I feel like they didn't have church brain. They wasn't regurgitating what you hear in everyday Sunday service.
Right.
And the rest of them were. And that, at this point in stage of my life, I'm annoyed by people that do that. I'm not even gonna lie. That is so annoying to me.
Closed-minded.
Yeah, it's so annoying to me. And it's bad. It's bad because I feel like right now I'm just in a weird state. Like even a older lady, she was coming around, she was trying to give tracts the other day, and I was just like, I did not want to take it. I just didn't want to take it. Like, and I just was like, ma'am, thank you. And she was like, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm just going. I want to hear you, but no, like I just don't have it for that.
You talk about she was trying to give you like some Christian literature type of stuff.
Yeah. And I was just I'm not with it no more. Like I'm not on that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give me Christian literature, I would much rather you give me an author that's perhaps he or she is giving practical guidelines on how to deal with anxiety and stress and depression than to be giving me something that is dealing with scripture and the end times and all of that. Like, I'm over that. Save it for David.
I was saying this on threads. And the psychosis is so deep that it's so funny because like we as non-believers, to put it in an example, or people that have, so first of all, there are non-believers, right, who don't get into that, but there's also a group of Christians who have outgrown that. And what's so
Yes.
funny is we will have love and grace for them. Like
But they
we
don't
let
have
them
it.
get that. Not only that they don't have it, it's deeper
For
than that.
us.
It's like we have enough compassion to let them get their shit off and they don't even notice it. Like they don't even notice the fact that it's almost like when your little brother want to play the game and he can't even play, but you just let him play. You know what I'm saying? It's like you a grown woman and you don't notice that sis just entertaining you and showing you love. You don't even catch that she's showing you love. You honestly think she lacking something and you got something to give them. You feel me? It's like that's crazy. Like that's a
Because
perfect example
that's
of
what
why they say it's psychosis.
yes, and even the way how they were saying, like, why would you settle for the lesser power? Why would you settle for the that I don't know.
Like
That
you
part
put
really, really
meaning to
threw me.
that and that
I'm gonna give
capacity.
y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the other side to it. The other side to it is, and this is the way I look at it. Right now, y'all doing the same thing that they doing.
What
Y'all
you mean
doing the
by that?
same thing that they doing because what y'all doing is taking what they saying and picking it apart and making what you believe better than what they believe. Ain't none of that
No,
shit no better. I'm talking
No,
about
nah,
from
I'm
the
that's
not
not
from
trying
the
to
true.
no
say
no
That's
hold
not
on
no.
hold
That's
true.
on
not
hold
what
on
we
hold
saying.
on hold on hold on hold on.
That's not true.
I'm talking about from the outside in. I'm talking about what I hear from y'all. You can't tell me what I hear. I just listen to that and now I'm listening to y'all and it sounds the same way from
Right?
the opposite
No,
side. I
we
want y'all to
respect,
know
but there's
that.
more to it. I respect, but there's more to it. That's what makes the truth true, though, right? Is getting above the realm of what it sounds like. That's the point, right?
Being more
But I
serious.
do agree with
Right.
you. I do agree. If we was all outside of a room, people was in the room talking, you really wouldn't be able to differentiate. But that's where the conversation becomes mature, right? When understanding what is it that differentiates between opinion, because we live in this world where many men and women are stuck at this place of what's true for me is true for me, and we've been doing that for like 100 years. That's not really true. You can find truth, you can reconcile truth, and you can understand truth, and you can grow and you can establish things in a way that's conducive to growth. And that's where the conversation is beautiful and holistic, because at the end of the day, it makes people reflect and it leads to growth.
Yeah, I believe when it comes to truth, I think the same thing that the woman said on
Thank
there.
you.
You don't know what the truth is until it's over with. Don't none of us know what the truth is when it comes to spirituality and belief. It's certain things that are like solid truths. Like women birth children. That's the motherfucking truth. Like you know what I'm saying? Men and women, like that's true. Trees
Well, I'll
grow,
be
all
honest
that is
too
true.
with
But
yeah,
when it
I'll be
comes
on
to
yeah.
beliefs, it's no. You don't know. This is just what I believe. And I had never heard nobody say it like she said it until she said that on the way home earlier. Like, don't nobody know the truth until it's over with. Nobody knows what's actually on the other side. Nobody knows what actually is better or worse. Nobody knows if they did a good job. Like it's kind of like a baby. Like you don't know if you doing the right shit for your kid until the kid is motherfucking no longer a kid, and then it still can be outside factors and all that. So it's always about what the truth is to you.
But that's what I feel like she was saying, and essentially, like
Yeah,
she
that's what
was
she was
more
saying. I'm talking about
open.
what George just said. It's the truth.
Nah, see, this is the thing.
That's
I
the
agree and
thing. That's
disagree.
the same way them Christians feel. Them Christians feel like it's the truth.
And
I
it's
don't think
only
it is.
true.
I don't think that's the. I don't think that's the. I don't think that's the solution to it.
Well, I think that the topic of this is what's happening, and I won't go into it, but the topic of truth is more of an advanced topic. It's a lot different. When you deal with Christian women, they don't notice that they're not really talking about truth. They're talking about a certain framework about life and the way in which they see things. Truth itself is like philosophy, nature,
Okay.
ecology. See, so those
Okay.
are different.
Okay.
You have to.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what.
talk
That's
to
another
me.
thing. Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
thing that women get wrong. But it's a cultural thing, and it's
That's
also a
women.
result of patriarchy. I don't even blame women. It's a result of patriarchy. All of these topics that should be set in place because we had the McGraw-Hill education, this all split up, and that's really what that conversation shows, right? Women have, when you get to talking about crystals and life and nature, they only are looking at it through the lens of like that conversation, and that's why I love the conversation the most. I don't even see the conversation really as a broken back and forth exchange. I see it as them, women are getting together and arguing over the floor plan that they're going to build out the new blueprint on, and then we'll get back to more healthy women, healthy babies. It's going to take time, but it's going to start with these reflective arguments,
Conversations.
right? Yeah, start with the conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I seen that. I seen it as that too. I seen it as that too. I just didn't like. I don't like the fact that that shit got blown up. I just didn't like seeing them. I also respect Yetta perspective where she like. I like the positive of it. I be hating to see y'all. I like yo, and I know that y'all are and y'all have that yo, but I hate to see y'all attack each other. I hate to see anybody attacking each other. And
I
that's what was
respect that.
going on. That shit was I think at the end of it, like the one joint, the spiritual, she was somewhat understanding, but they was more so, and it's a debate, so I guess it gotta be like that, but they was more so attacking than understanding. And I don't like that.
But this
I
is what
don't
we would get. Well, this is, but that's what I was saying. In a way, it highlights, right, how just being a part of that faith, everyone is almost like everyone speaks the same, do the same. I'm not saying they all spoke the same, this and are exactly the same, but the sameness of it all, like all of them together, having almost the same takes, but that's how
Yeah,
it's set up. It's set up to be that way. However, to me, it's like where it always is a thing is like the demonization. That's where I'm even me as a person that's deconstructing. I don't like that. You cannot demonize everything outside of Christianity. Okay,
yeah. Yeah. Right,
that's
yeah.
a real thing for me. Like that's one of the reasons that caused like is another fueling for my deconstructing.
Yeah.
It's because y'all are so quick. Everything is demonic. Everything. And one of the key points that she made is anything that is utilized with ill intent is harmful. So
Right.
now we're gonna shut up even the church. That's why she had to bring that argument. And even the church, y'all sitting here saying the crystals, these things, all of these things have different powers and ways to for people to do ill intent. But the church has done a lot of it, a lot of it as well. Anything. That's why I say that, to me, I don't think I'm ever gonna have one specific spiritual rule book or blueprint. I feel like with me deconstructing, I'm realizing that I like a little bit of a lot of things. You know, I like a little bit of a lot of principles from different faiths, from different things.
yeah.
So in that aspect, all you can do is just learn to respect. And I don't know, like their thing was just I don't know, like the argument is set up
Yeah.
that way, but it's always set up where it's supposed to be one person versus the whatever. But
Yeah.
again, when I see Christian women, when I see that, it also just makes me happy that I'm deconstructing. Like it just does.
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, and the way that show is set up, it kind of make it seem like it was like the Christians overbearing, like beating down on this spiritual woman, but that's just the way the show
It's so
is. So
it's
you
set
gotta,
up.
yeah, you gotta know that the Christian lady, I mean the spiritual lady signed up
To
to
do
go
this.
there and school them. Like she really there to school them. That's the way
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
didn't did that shit with people with Jordan and LeBron and people with the flat Earth and the round Earth, and they didn't did that shit with all of them people.
Right.
I like the way she handled herself, though. I will say that she
Yeah.
handled
Oh
herself
yes.
very
Oh
well,
yes. Oh
Very
very
well.
well.
Y'all
But
okay with the
what's crazy is, although on the other side they was meant to be the bully, they for the most part was respectful too. Like for the most part, they was respectful. Like they'll cut her off, and then she'll check that shit. And they be like, "Oh my bad, you right." Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah. They
like
kept it
they,
in pocket. It wasn't too bad.
yeah, they ain't get too crazy. Even though they was set up to be the bully, they ain't get too crazy.
I mean,
y'all
when
mind a clip being
you was
shared?
about to say something. Oh yeah, go ahead, sister.
Let's say y'all mind a clip being shared.
Yeah,
If
go
You said
ahead.
who?
Get one of
anybody
the
might enjoy seeing a
you just
You
said
know
snippet
how to
of
do
it.
that? Fancy, you about to clip in.
Yeah, look, the old school way for sure.
Oh,
Good old,
oh, I'll
damn.
put my pinky
Oh.
up for you. Oh, the old school. Okay, zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta definitely zoom in.
Okay, the question or the prompt is, excuse me, burning the vitamin E's and drives away evil spirits. I do believe burning certain herbs, whether it be rosemary, cedarwood, juniper, lavender, those have properties just like
Yeah, this
burning
is sage.
myrrh or something to that effect.
Yeah, if I could, well, just for the sake of the people that are watching with the prompt, Sage invites peace, right? And the second part was it
We
was
heard
lives that
invite.
yes. I would say first with the peace part of it, we see in scripture Romans 1:25 where it says they traded the truth of God for a lie and they worship the creation instead of the creator. So when I think about peace, right, I also go back to scripture and say Isaiah 26:3, where it says that he gives perfect peace whose minds are stayed on him. So I get a little confused there when we talk about it gives peace because when Sage gives peace, because they sell it by the bulk, which means that if you want peace, you have to continue to go and buy and get it more and more. And I can see where it can bring relaxation, but not necessarily peace and the perfect peace that God gives us that transcends all understanding. So I wouldn't agree that sage, a plant, can bring peace. I think it can bring relaxation, much like a candle, but not necessarily peace. And then when we get to the place where we say that it drives out evil spirits, this is probably the part that kind of gets me the most, is that sage is not a weapon that demons bow to. Demons bow to authority. So that's why we see in Luke 10 and 19, he says, my authority I give you to tread on serpents and scorpions. So I think in this new age, but I know you said you weren't new age. I think it's more so not only a source issue where it's like what source, but a faith issue because the word of God says that faith comes by hearing. And I think a lot of people with new age or spirituality depend a lot on what they see instead of what they hear, right?
That's a little clip.
And yeah, that's the
I
exact part
guess.
that I was talking about, though. That's crazy. You picked that one. That's when they changed. They changed it. Did you see that when she presented it? She said Sage invites peace, and then their whole argument was talking about Sage giving you peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. That's two
Exactly.
Yeah.
different
They said
things.
things. Exactly. That's what I point. And
Yeah.
that's what I realized too. In that. Go ahead, G.
Yeah. I got so much to say. one, you see this. I don't know. Y'all might not have. I got a lot of background with Christian women, right? Married them. My daughter
What's wrong
is the
again?
grandbaby to a pastor's daughter. So the thing is, with a lot of Christian women, they have these preset dispositions and arguments and angles on things, but they haven't done any real investigations into the matter. And
Right.
not only that, and this is where I have love for them. They integrate these things into their mindsets and into their lives and into the way that they date, into the way that they have sex, into the things that they do, all the things. And what's so deep and kind of demonic about it is, y'all ever heard of a false reward system?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's like Nevin. If you've got to play football with you, and every time you do stuff wrong, I'll clap for you. Yay, go Nevin! And it's like, so that'll invert your whole skills, right? It's like I've been rewarding you every time you actually been wrong. So that's how you get to this place where women, they're not even really hearing what you're saying. But to give them grace, they're hearing. I still can understand them in the spirit when they hear Sage. She's hearing something that replaces the authority of God.
God.
That's
Yep.
not true, but I'm not even gonna blame her. I'm not blaming her saying like, girl, you need to wake up. It's like, nah, as a brother in Christ, I really see the issue. Like, they gave you false rewards for things that they didn't help you build that blueprint out the right way. And now in your adulthood, you have these ways of which you frame things, but it's really keeping you away from the truth, right? Um, but yeah, she totally took that the wrong way, and I wouldn't even say totally. I don't really see that's you say it's difficult to speak on because I don't take what she said as wrong. It ultimately has some error, but being her brother and being her friend, when she heard Sage and she heard elements of peace, her mind said to her, listen, the way in which I look at God and my body and the way in which I look at authority, I'm seeing everything you're saying as almost demonic. I'm seeing is you're taking me up out of the way at which I look at God and look at myself in life. And this is why I
Mm-hmm.
don't really play with women. That is a huge thing to do to a woman, right? She
Mm-hmm.
really serious about her faith. So if you come along and even I don't care how simple it is, if you're a guy, if you're a girl, you got to imagine how big these things are for women to hear, right? And some
Right.
women will they're not going to some women are going to heal and move forward, but some of them are not going to come from that. They're not going to come into enlightenment very easily. It's going to be hard, like
Very.
hard. There's because you got to
Mm-hmm.
remember too, women's sexuality are tied to the way in which they look at God, and this is
Very
also
much
why
so.
women run the spiritual realm. So all of this knowledge really is feminine wisdom, right? Y'all really always took care of the spiritual wisdom, right? Just like when you see the movie 300. And now it was some weird ass dudes up on the oracle, but you remember how the oracles always had to bless before you went to war and stuff like that. You remember when the Spartan woman said, "Hey, we don't." She said something like, "Only Spartan women make men.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
men
She
don't
did
even
say that.
exist. Yeah, men don't even
She
exist.
did
Only
say
if they
that.
come through our womb is it actually a man." See, that's the real power women have. So I say that to say this. Even though I disagree with what that shorty said, I really take a deep backdrop of spirituality in the spirit world of like she's wrong in a certain degree, but I agree with you too. Can she even be wrong? That's a woman with authority. She runs sexuality. She got her own life. So that's why I say this conversation and what's going on with women right now is very dynamic, diabolical. It's really all of the things. It's healing. It's gonna be a war in the spirit. It's deep. It's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit ain't for us to see. I don't think.
What? Why you
It
I
feel
ain't.
was
like it's not for us to see?
I ain't say
I know
us.
what he mean though.
You
I know
ain't.
what he
You ain't.
mean.
You ain't part of us.
Okay. Okay.
You involved yourself in
Oh,
the wrong.
you're saying, oh, as men, it's not for y'all to see.
Yeah. I like to see y'all. I
Yeah,
like
I
to
feel like
even.
the
Hey,
men
look.
are
Hey,
having
look.
the same conversation.
But I feel
Yeah,
like
we
men should
are,
be
and it
having
ain't
the
for y'all.
same
It
con.
ain't for y'all to see.
Okay. I
Everything
can
ain't for
respect that. Ain't for
everybody.
everybody. It's not for the collective. I get
Yeah,
that. I
everything ain't
get
for
that.
everybody, man. Because the way that y'all looking at it, it's a sick motherfucker out there that's plotting the next way to get them women to to hate each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't of the same mind
It's deeper than that.
that
Yeah,
it's deeper than it's infinite ways of deep that it could be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I still respect that.
I'm just presenting the way
Yeah,
that
I respect. I understand what he's
Yeah,
saying.
what I hear from you, Nevin, is you're seeing how sacred it is, and you're like, it's so sacred.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of in the Bible when I forgot one of the boys, one of the daddy was naked and he seen the daddy, and it was a situation of
Mm-hmm. And he
like
said, "Cover
when
him." Mm-hmm.
right, you're not supposed to look. I feel like that's what Nevin is like. I really don't think I need to. I as someone seeing it, I still agree with that sentiment because sexuality of women, I have a daughter, is sacred. And that
It
in this
is.
conversation is at the epicenter of how women view sex, God, and nature. And it is a
Yes,
sacred topic. And
it
it is on
is.
YouTube and we can see it. So I still agree with that, Nevin.
It
yeah,
is.
I think it's great that the conversation's being had. I like the way that they handle it respectfully, but I don't think conversations like that should be put out there to be picked apart by people that ain't really part of the fucking conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
respect that, my nigga. I
You
really
feel what
respect
I'm
you for
saying?
that. That's legit man shit right
As
there.
you break it down in that context, yes. And that okay, so here's the thing. In our society, I feel like this is warranted. Why? Because because of the fact that we are now in a digital society. And it's way more digital than it's ever been. Back in our age range, I would have agreed 100% with you that that was supposed to be done within closed doors in a closed setting. But because these things are consistently happening, they're meaning as far as the generational take of it just going and continuing down, 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 and it's not stopping. This is the best method, the best way to get it out there, to at least start having the conversations. You know how many people have never had these conversations? I've sat in a pew with so many people that can't even tell me even the tenets of Muslim faith. All they know is Christianity. They have no idea, but yet and still you're going to tell me he's the way, the truth, and the light. And that is the only way. But you have no idea of another perspective, another worldview, another nothing. So I don't know. I feel like in this climate, in this world, this society, how this is, it has to be. There's no other way. There's no other way.
I respect that.
I'm not gonna expect churches to do it because in our day and age, that's what they were supposed to be doing, and they didn't do it. Communities, our collective divine community have lost touch. Some of them again. We have, as most of us, still adhere to just one thing. And any of our brothers and sisters that reach or decide to do alternative methods and ways of living, it's deemed as a failure. Like, so we do have to have these conversations. I believe the collective, the divine collective, is going to be a whole bunch of different people of all different type of faiths, of all different type of walks of life. I don't believe there's I'm learning that I don't believe there's just one way, even though I love that song. But I just don't. And I love that song. Woo! I love
Yo,
that song.
it'd be hella good songs that when you think deep, you be like, this Joe trash, but I love it.
Right.
He said, when you think deep, this joint trash.
No, because it's for
But
real.
yeah, I feel you on the one way. It's not. That's why I don't think that whole conversation was about right or wrong. It sucked
Yeah.
that it was made. It had to be that way. But I think that the spiritual woman handled it how she should have. Like she
Right.
handled that shit how she should
Handed
have.
it so
Right.
The other people on the other hand, for the way the show is framed out, they handled it as good as they could as
Could.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For what they
Definitely.
came to the show with, for sure, or the toolkit they
Yeah,
came
like the
with.
one joint, the white one, and there was a white woman. She was like, "Yo, hey yo." I like the way you open minded, and I did it.
Yeah.
She basically told her how she admired her
Mm-hmm.
mind and who she was as a
Was a
person.
person. She did.
And like
However,
Yeah.
you
I
said,
don't
I have
believe
to
what
read
you
the.
believe. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
that's
I
the
had
way
it.
I think that
Yeah.
conversation should be. Like I
I
just
had
don't
a
believe
yeah.
what you believe. I don't believe that the power should like you what you believe. If you're a good person and you're a good person and you're a good person, what you believe in to make you good shouldn't matter at all. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, and I hope that you don't try to push it on me and talk to me about it.
Right. Right. But that's just like what G was saying. We give a lot of grace in that area. We give a lot of grace. Anybody who started to not so much have that perspective in life, man, you give a lot of grace. You give a lot of grace.
When you're bringing it,
What you need?
Yeah, I really do. I really do.
that's
This.
what I was like.
I wish that. I feel like the thing that will motherfucking impede the progress. This is what my whole thing that I'm saying with it. The thing that impede the progress of that conversation and the communication between them women is sorry ass niggas. It's and just outside people that ain't got nothing to do with that conversation. That's it. Like sometimes that's like how you say you got your joint. Everybody can't come to your joint. Like
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? Like you feel me? Like it because just inviting all that in there is what stopped the actual movement of that conversation. I'm happy that it was had.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it, but like I can only speak on how they handled themselves.
I want to hear it from a male perspective because, not for nothing, it was a few of the women like on the other side that they were knowledgeable, and I'm not trying to down the ladies. It was few of them, but again, like I said, a lot of them gave me what I hear. A lot of them gave what I could hear every day in a Sunday service. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
do.
You know
not
what I'm
And
saying?
in a
morality
sense though,
Yeah.
wouldn't that make them the best of what they supposed to be?
No, okay, so
For
you know
not
what
for
I would
you,
have
not for
wanted to
you. That
hear
make them the
from
best of
me?
what they
No,
supposed to be. If they're a Christian and
okay.
they believe that knowing this and spitting this same shit, if all them saying the same shit mean that they believe that this is their truth and that made them
Mm-hmm.
good at what they
I guess
believe in.
so.
It sounds stupid because you don't believe it. You feel what I'm saying? It sounds stupid because
Right.
you don't believe it. But
No,
at the
no,
same time,
no. But I
they
was
was
think.
actually
Okay,
together in their faith and they belief.
yeah, they was. But I think what I would have wanted was more of a. It's a few people that I don't look at them anymore. But maybe a male version of a Jamal Bryant. You feel me? What I'm saying? A male version of that. I mean, a woman version of that. In a sense, a person, his wife specifically. Boom, his current wife right now,
Who you say had?
Kylie,
Who was the Nick?
Pastor Jamal Bryant, right?
Oh yeah, I
Even
never
though
heard of
I
him.
don't, yeah, even yeah, we're not getting into the whole theatrics behind him, but the one thing that I've always given him is being able to have a more knowledgeable um defense, if that makes sense. I feel like what they were saying was very Sunday school for me. It wasn't even on a level to me, okay? To me, on the level of what some of my theology professors at Liberty, even how they even my apologetics class. Like so many of those women up there did not even have some of the things, the tools. Like
they didn't
I wanted more
explore.
tools. I guess that's what I was saying. I wanted more.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah,
more
yeah, 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 yeah,
more
yeah.
Depth of
meat,
why
more
you feel why
steak.
you feel.
Yeah, more steak to why they feel what they feel. And it was still very, like I said, Sunday school basic, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
they definitely was. But they and you do know that the one is them is just regular church going
Yes, that's
people.
what I was getting
The
too. That's what I
one
was
is
getting
the
at.
one person like that's why she killing their ass because she is the expert versus it was like the 100 people versus the one gorilla. That's where the shit started from.
Yeah, that's
The
what I was
hundred
saying on
people, the
yeah.
100 people versus the one gorilla, and how that would happen. And then it turned into one versus
Oh
the
shit.
20. and that's how they've been doing it. They've been doing it with like one expert versus 20 regular people.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they wasn't. That's why they ain't coming there with their shit. They really probably just rehearsed. They really probably just had their own little shit that they looked up and rehearsed before they went in there. So they only had like they solid talking points.
Yeah, a big part of
My
a big
bad.
part of the conversation on Threads was that the Christians were mad on Threads, saying that the Christians that were on there were not adequate enough to speak on the
They
topics, right?
weren't. They weren't. They weren't.
But
It was, but
That's why it's
but
20 of them.
but I think that is good personally because it shows where the average woman is, right?
what the hell?
Now getting a conversation together where you have the most qualified
No.
people. To be honest, they kind of already do that, and I would honestly think what people miss and they don't understand like business. If it was a qualified conversation, it probably would have been less interesting because when you get deep into being super qualified as a Christian, you're going to have a more diversity in your mindset, right? So then it'll basically be everybody. It'll just be too good of a
Agreeing.
conversation, right?
Everybody be
Right? Yeah,
agreeing.
you know what I'm saying?
A
It'll
whole
be too
bunch of
mature.
agreeing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was good to see them have just the rank and files. Oh, another thing I wanted to say was this. Notice how Lady Jasmine really doesn't identify as new age. And they had a lot of new age arguments. And that's another thing
Right.
Christians do. Christians always not
Telling
Christians.
you what. Yes.
Christianity comes with these frameworks where they already box out. Instead of you having a heart to accept diversity in nature, you get all these frameworks of how to see things from the beginning. So some of the reasons why they wasn't hearing her is they had new age arguments instead of trying to see how does Jasmine really look at things as a woman, as a person that I'm experiencing right now in front of me.
That's what I was going to say.
That's exactly what
Regardless,
They
regardless
were, yep.
of
They
their
kept their arguments when she was trying to explain in specifics. Excuse me, Kitty. When she was trying to explain in specifics exactly what it is that she believed, it was still kind of a little bit going over their heads. But I mean, again, it was still, it wasn't too, it didn't get too out of pocket.
What you
I
about
feel
to
like
say?
Jasmine, she came like being more curious and open to understanding why they felt how they felt, and all of the other ones came already on a side. They already came, not to understand, not to explore, not to see your perspective, but to stand on how they feel instead of expand their, thinking about the subject and just see what the other perspective or why the other perspective is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. And if I believe if they would have, that'll fuck the show up though. From you not, yeah. You haven't seen the show. You haven't seen other episodes of the show, so it would have fucked the show up. The show ain't about understanding. That's why it's versus. The show ain't about understanding. It's about them versus them. It's really about, you know what I'm saying? So really the way that she went into it, she took a completely different like approach to that show. Like she was really supposed to be like, no, this and this, and no this. But she took a different approach, which made it look better on her and bad on them. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the show, so I know I don't watch that on a couple different topics. And usually it usually don't go like that. Like the way that one went. That's why I'm like, yo, she handled herself like extraordinarily well. Like I'm talking about like real well. Because they was trying, but they even didn't do as bad as they be doing. Like they really be on some other shit on that show.
You probably was keeping it careful because of the topic.
Yeah, you got to
Be careful. Probably had cues in the back and everything. What moment stood out the most to y'all from however much you were able to catch up the episode?
Moment. I watched the whole thing, yo. I think the moment that stood out to me was the one that I spoke of, and it was it was an actual conversation between the two people where the woman led off with kindness. You know what I'm saying? In the verse, the woman led off with kindness. She was met with kindness. The conversation was a exchange of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Rather than a fight. I think that was it. That was the best one for me, where she started off telling her how much she adored her and respected her. You know what I'm saying? And then she went back and you know what I'm saying? That was the best part for me. That's how I think it should be.
Um, I mean, I love the whole thing. I don't feel like I had one part. I don't feel like I had one part. I just wish that I had my little pad because I wanted to write some of that stuff down. Like I had it in my brain to do, but I was listening to it as I was getting stuff done. So that's why I didn't have my pen and pad. But yeah, that part. Then like I said, it was so many parts where it was like they was cutting off right as like the Christian would be having that last little one liner that I'm like, oh. You know, like I said, it was one where they ended up and she was like, why would you want to take the lesser piece? And then it was another one where she's like, yeah, like, why would you want to be inviting? Oh, that was the thing. They were talking about, how things can, yeah, another part, like I said, how things can be taken evil because one of the ladies used the story of who was it? Anyway, she used a story of like bloodlust and how in the at the particular time, how that created a whole scenario and just how it created like this openness to things that were harmful. So I think what stood out to me in that is like, not everything that is different is that harmful. It's just different. That's all. And I feel like anything that is used in excess can be harmful, and anything that is coming, with ill intent is harmful. So yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I really did. So
Yeah. For
those
me,
two
I
things
didn't.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Sorry, Yetta.
Go ahead. No, I'm done.
Yeah, for me, I felt the same. I really didn't have a favorite part because this is my conversation and what
Right.
I'm very, very much so interested in. Me as a champion of women, I've been waiting for these moments. I'm glad y'all on the internet arguing because there are different places that I've considered these topics in ancient times, right? And I consider the spiritual world and where this is all headed. And there's places that men can never reach in masculinity if women don't heal in their femininity because it's really one frequency. So we're going to be blocked by nature and not be able to get to what we need to do if y'all don't get to what we need to do. So healthy mother, healthy baby, we all come from a womb. So when women fix anything, there's a multiplicative process of beauty of like a flower, the way it flowers, that it causes all types of vibratory energetic frequencies and change. So I'm all about it, all for it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. It was kind of dangerous. It was cute.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
some
kitty.
people,
Excuse
I
me.
seen some
Excuse me.
women
Excuse
online
me. Thank you,
crashing
kitty.
out and feeling like somebody one upped us. I think it's good. I think I even seen a few men who tried to tear Jasmine down and they tried to go through all 2 hours and point out moments of when she was inconsistent, right? So
That's what I'm talking about.
exactly, and I feel that never, but I believe it's all good because when you become famous, when you become no don't when I say famous, don't think about a star, but when you a part of putting yourself out there is you open up the conversation to public scrutiny. I believe that in a democratic society, in an open society, things should be scrutinized because it seems harsh at first, but as we take our time, it changes, right? And then we become more fluid and become more diverse, right? And so one thing you see in the video, they haven't even heard enough perspective to really maintain a diverse opinion. So they really kind. I don't mean to pick on the girls, but they really at level one, in the sense of spirituality has way more than what even Jasmine was talking about. So if you're a spiritual woman and a woman of God, your ears should not be in tune to Christian thought. It should be in tune to spirituality, right? You should understand what you like about yoga, what you like about the chakras, what you like about Eastern, Verdict, Kemetic thought. Maybe you want to do a little Greek stuff.
Hold
Oh my joint got muted for a sec. But yeah, I didn't have a favorite part and I enjoyed the whole thing. And I think at the end of the day, it's just gonna uplift us all. And that's my take on that.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, bless you.
I smell
Thank you.
bud. Like, do I got it? Or some y'all got it over there? Or what? Like,
The babe.
And yeah, I
you
wish,
know
I
how
wish
some
that,
you know
I wish that they
you
would have
know
had that conversation without us.
Is it?
I hold fast to that. I hold fast to that.
now I'm
Uh,
gonna tell you too though, Nev, that conversation is happening really all the time. It's just not on video. If you come in my panels in the middle of the
good.
night, we
That's
talking
good.
about that stuff every single night. I got a homegirl named Kimmy. I'm talking about every single day for the last 3 years. She get on and talk about my eye when she talk about that stuff all day and night. That's why I feel like it represents also kind of like a boiling point, like a flowering in culture, right? Anyway, but it does happen a lot behind the scenes. It
I
does.
think so. I think so, and and I'm happy that it do. Like I know that it's men that is happening with behind the scenes. I just think that sometimes everything ain't for everybody, man, and that's what's fucked up about the internet. That's
I
what's
agree with
fucked up
that.
about this internet, man. Is everybody can see everything. Everything is for everybody, and that shit ain't good.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. I wouldn't say I had like a favorite because I collectively I missed probably the last 25, 30 minutes. So I got most of it.
Me
But
too.
a part that stood out the most for me, I would say was I don't know what the lady name was, but I want to say she had like on a peach orange shirt. And
The
she
glass.
asked the freaking question, like it threw me all the way back because it's like, why so heavy and so dark of a question as a so-called Christian? But she had asked something along the lines of like, what she say? Like, can you manifest your way out of hell? I think that's how she said
Right.
it.
That's it. That was it. That was it.
Yeah, she
Can you
definitely said that.
manifest your way out of hell?
Ooh.
And they end up, thankfully, I think
Man,
it
she
ended up
killed her
just,
shit though. She came back. She said no
redirecting.
because I would
It's
have to
like, how
manifest my
dare
way
you?
into her.
How dare you?
Killed her shit real quick and easy.
But she shack back
Bow,
that joke.
bow. I'm glad I missed that part. Dang, that must have been right where I was headed as soon as the door
She
thing went
shacked
off.
that joke.
And yo,
Yeah.
she
Smack.
murdered that shit real quick.
Manifest your way out of it. Like she said it with so much like,
Oh, she meant that.
meaning. Yeah, like she
She
really
she
meant
what
it.
she thought in her mind, she was like, this the one I'm a killer with, this one.
Because that thing, like that end time thing is a thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that is a really big argument for them. Like really big. Like even the lady,
Yeah.
like I said earlier today, she was like, I hope you ain't trying to turn it. I was like, I don't even know what I said, but it was small because I know how they are, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Everything
it was like one statement and then one little sentence. I don't even know what it was because my sister was at the gate too because she came to our gate. So she's standing at the gate. So I'm like, all right, walking. I'm like, let me go. Let me get up out of here. Like she was like, well, I hope whatever it is that you're doing, that you're not leaving Jesus because he's soon on his way back. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Please get out of
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That argument, hell, heaven, Jesus coming back, it's a big, that's
You
like
can I
they kahuna
yeah.
argument. That's the
Can
kahuna argument. But go ahead, bro.
I want to say something about that. This is the love I have for women. Like she said that to Jasmine, but in an energetic spiritual level, I just think about like so that was critical, right? What she said to Jasmine, it was self-critical.
Mm-hmm.
But that's,
Yes.
see, all our thoughts crystallize into circumstance and condition. So when she said that, that's the self criticism that they walk around and deal with, and that's why I have grace and love for Christian women. Like she's saying that to Jasmine, but when ain't none of us around, when they at the
Woo!
gym, when they looking at their bodies naked, right? When they naked with their body, they actually think that that's a part of their reality. And to me, that, and that's why I agree with you, Nev. That's so sacred and so like beyond me that it's just like it's almost unspeakable. It get quiet because it's like it's almost like I only thing I could do is probably pray because it's like I can't necessarily sit you down and walk a woman through that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell nah. All I can do is hold space and get in my spiritual language and pray that all of these things against these women will be nullified forever to get them out
Right.
of that. Because other than
Right.
that, they walking around being self-critical about their body, about heaven and
Everything.
hell.
All
Ain't
day
never died
long.
before. You got a whole
But
theory
it's
about
all
death.
the
You ain't
time.
dead. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's always like that. But that's a big argument for the faith as a whole.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big thing. And I say that again in a sense of like, okay, so I was watching I even whatever. I was watching the church that I grew up in, their youth convention for this year. And like to me, I'ma always be, champion children just doing anything that is productive, regardless, right? So the kids is in there, they feeling it, they getting they shout on. I'm for that. Like, but here goes the bishop, he gets up there. And mind you, the service just moves along, but he literally made it his stance to be like, hell, and they need to be saved, and pop, 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 bring them all back. Bring them all back. What? Like, and made all of them come back so that they could say the sinner's prayer.
That's so.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
And imagine your little heart,
yeah. It's like
your
your
little
heart.
spirit.
Like the children was just here. You gotta give people, and then that's another thing. It's like they want to grab you all at once. They feel like once they got you, they gotta keep you. Like, like no. Any person.
Break it. Gotta break
No,
That's too real.
Hey, yo, you
they
grabbed
wanna-
the shit out. They grabbed
I'm
grab that
telling you,
motherfucker. God damn, you
that's
done
not
snatched the
grab you,
motherfucker
yo.
before.
They wanna
Hey, you
grab
done grabbed the shit before.
I'm telling you, they want to grab every little bit of it all at once. There's no thing about planting a seed, like to them, there's no real thing. They say it, in that mic on that pulpit to sound pretty, but they don't really practice what it means to really plant a seed, watch it grow.
You
So
breaking that down, sister. That's facts.
You can enjoy simple
I'm just
things.
saying, it is. It's true.
This shit
Like,
get Yetta hype. I love seeing Yetta in this vibration, bro. When she get in that mother goddess vibration, that joke for real, Yetta. Lord.
I love it, but I do too. I love this. That's why I said, when you said this was up your alley, I was you see when we kept doing the spin, when we did the wheel, it
Except
wanted
coming
us to
around
talk
to
about
it.
this. It wanted us
Yep.
to talk about it. Like, we
Yep.
have no choice but to talk about it. Like, and I was like, dang, we trying to come back and come easy. It just wanted us to like, can we just go light? Nah.
Can we just talk?
But
That's my shit.
Talk about where we're going.
Man.
Oh,
any guests want to say anything? Anybody want to join us and say what their favorite part, if they looked at it? Anybody in the chat?
Never felt like this before. I apologize.
hey, Nev, I'm one of them niggas. I be in the gym listening to R&B. I don't know what other men be listening to.
That's what you
I
be
be off
having?
the R&B like, I don't listen to nothing hard in the gym like that.
Also, we gonna be in the chat, so that means that we gonna be in the chat discussing the verses on Thursday. That's what you're saying? Because Donnell Jones, yeah, it's Donnell Jones versus Joe. So that means we gonna be in our chat. Chat about this. It's
Donnell
on
Jones
Thursday.
versus Joe.
Yes, it's on Thursday.
I think Joe gonna kill his ass.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't. But you
yo.
know what? I would listen. Third, like I've seen Joe live. I've seen Joe live. That man.
The
That man.
performance is what matters. The performance is
That
what
man
matters.
can sing. I don't know how Donnell Jones is live, so I don't know. But
Yeah,
they
nobody
was
does.
talking. No, they was a lot of people was saying that prior to this year he was amazing.
Oh, so
Somehow,
Donnell Jones is a performer.
yes, he be the
Okay.
vocals be on. But
Okay.
the last most recent concert that he had, like I guess some free concert, that people was just saying like his vocals was bad. But you know, everybody got a bad day, so I'm just hoping he don't got no bad day on Thursday.
And they fucking old. Them niggas is old, man.
But it don't matter. I seen what
Oh,
Joe
Janae,
2
hold on. I
summers
got something.
ago vocals on.
Yeah.
He
Joe a
was
beast though.
he a beast.
Yeah, that nigga
He's a
a beast. As soon as you
beast.
say Donnell Jones and Joe, first thing is like, oh, Joe gonna kill him. But you never know
Never know.
because that shit is about performing. You still gotta be able to perform.
Yeah. Kiki
So
said
hopefully,
love a good R&B. Joe definitely winning. They about neck and neck though, in her opinion.
yes, that's how I feel too. I feel like they
All she
neck
do
and
is
neck,
listen to
but
music.
I don't know. I done heard Joe live, and I
She said you can't unhear Joe.
woo, I can't unhear that whole girl. The whole like everybody. When I say it was a Tom, and it was a free concert too in Prospect Park. So yeah, like he went on. He went on.
That's dope.
He went on. But this was
Okay.
a great
Something right quick.
episode.
We'll talk about this later, but yeah, let me tell y'all something right quick, right?
Good.
Can y'all hear
Tell
me?
us.
Because I was
Yes.
leaving. Okay, so there's this psychology topic called the devouring mother,
Ooh.
and I turned a few ladies onto it today, and they never heard about it. But this really manifests itself in men and women. But I just put it
Okay.
in the chat. But I want y'all to read through it because when you read it, it's gonna explain so much about life. Like it's actually too deep. It's too deep, but it's a psychological kind of thing that happens to where you over nurture a child and you impede it
Mm.
from ever growing. And a lot of our as
Mm.
black people, and a lot of times when people try to say everybody a narcissist, it's really not really narcissism. It's the devouring mother. But we'll say that for later. I
Ooh.
just sent it to y'all, but I want y'all to check it out and read it.
Okay.
And it's so in depth, like you will understand a lot about people. You read, you will be like, dang, so this is why this happened to me. Be like, it's
Right.
deep, yo. It's deep.
I want to see that. I'm gonna read that.
I was about to say, y'all want to hear it? Or y'all
I
ready
Mm-hmm.
mean,
to quick?
I ain't gonna
You
read it.
just
I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I can't
I was
listen
about to say, I
to it,
can read it real quick if y'all like. I
yeah,
got it
skim
right
through
here.
it.
it's probably
Skim
long as
through it.
hell.
Not too long, but it's a little.
Cause I done, I
It's
done heard
depth though.
about
Can
it.
you read?
I know the basis of it because I did the psychology shit, but
Uh,
I was in school for psychology. That's what I went to school for when I was in school. But I know the basis of it. But the basis that I know can change from 3 words that I hear now that I didn't hear years
Before.
ago. You know I'm old. I've been out of college since motherfucking '09.
Yeah, let Janae spin the block on that jump. Spin the block, Janae.
Let's go. Core meaning. The devouring mother is the pathological extreme of maternal care. She
Mm.
overprotects, over nurtures, and over
Mm.
identifies with the child so thoroughly that she prevents the child from developing competence, independence, and the capacity to face the world. Ooh, the
Mm.
unspoken what? I just felt that a little bit. I felt kind of touched. But yeah, that's so true. The unspoken bargain is roughly I will do everything for you and shield you from all difficulty if you never truly leave me and remain dependent. That sounds so familiar. Peterson repeatedly frames this as one of the primary familial forces that can destroy a developing personality. It is not ordinary love or necessary protection of infants. It is the extension of infant care extincts long past the point when they become destructive. The result is that the child is kept or keeps itself infantile. Or I think I said that right. Infantile or infantile.
Sponsors?
Infantile. I say it right.
Something
You
like
good?
that. Something
Infantile.
Yeah,
like
we good.
that.
We good with you.
That's
Keep
what's
going.
I don't
We
up.
know what it
good.
mean either way. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Psychological and mythological roots Peterson draws from Freud's observations about the Oedipal dynamic and more heavily from Jungian archetypes, especially as elaborated by Eric Newman in The Great Mother. The Great Mother archetype has dual aspects: the positive, generative, nurturing side, and the negative, devouring and death dealing side. The devouring form represents death and torment delivered through compassion,
Mm,
excessive solitude that smothers growth. He frequently uses the fairy tale of Hansel and Gretel as the clearest cultural illustration. Lost children, often from a broken or inadequate family, find a house made of candy, an impossibly perfect maternal provision in the wilderness. Inside is a witch who fattens them in order to eat them. The surface is pure maternal generosity. The underlying reality is consumption of the child's potential. Damn.
yeah,
Peterson
That's a
that's
teaches.
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Y'all
That's a
good?
lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna explain so much, but that's kind of like when a girl is like everything in her life messed up, and she hit the street, get on the
yeah.
Greyhound, and then a girl is at the bus stop that save her, and then the girl that saved her is the worst woman she ever met in her life. That's that
Yeah.
that's that situation. But a
Yep.
lot of us as black people, we go through that because it's a deeper pathological extension of like crabs in a bucket, but it's more specific, like to why we're tearing you down, and the whole thing too of sometimes sometimes your family doesn't like you because you outgrow the framework, right? So there's something in their mind that wants to keep you, and anyway, it's a lot to it. I think we all can relate to that, like even sometimes in partners. That's why I said I think sometimes people try to call people narcissists, but like it's really that.
I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna definitely
Good stuff. Good
give it
stuff.
some team.
I can see how it relates a lot, even with the
Insightful.
subject we just got off of.
Yes, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yes.
Insightful and
Yes.
just a way to explain
Yeah,
even
some
that.
some of those girls are being some of those women are being kept in the girl state because of the framework of Christianity and their families. They're not being
Yes.
allowed or encouraged to bloom into the woman.
Exactly.
That was us at
And
one
that was
point.
us. That was
And that goes
us.
back to Yetta and purity culture and all of these
All of
different things.
it.
That's why I
Yes.
still agree with Nevin too. This shit is so sacred and there's so many layers
I ain't
that
got
women
nothing to
are
do
up
with none of
against.
this
It's,
shit,
it's
But
just
man.
like
bro,
it's
Hey,
but
I
bro,
ain't
like
got
we
nothing to
when I
do with
when I
none of
tell
this
you
we
shit,
people
dude.
attack
gotta
women,
talk about
when
it.
our women are under attack, I'm telling you, if you don't know that that's true, women are under
Oh
attack at
yeah,
all times,
but the thing of
especially
it
Yes.
black
is,
women.
the thing of it
Yes,
is,
especially
the
black
thing of,
women. Especially
and
black
that's
women.
why in knowing that, that's why them conversations are sacred.
Yeah,
They are, but I feel
they
like
are.
I
we
mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong
yeah.
that it was the way that it
But
is.
you
I'm
just
not saying
like,
that.
nah.
I'm not even saying
That
it.
is where
Yeah,
he
I'm not
at.
even saying that. I'm
Period.
not even saying that it's a
He getting
bad
what
thing
he
that it
getting.
Thing.
is. That's just the way that, or maybe it need to be. Maybe it need to be like that. But I just think, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't. I'm gonna stay out of that
All
shit.
right. Yeah. I feel you. I feel
That shit
you.
deep. I
It
feel it
is because
too.
it's very deep, and I respect that. I respect that, like 100%. Because honestly, in my mind, what church was supposed to set up for, it was to set up to have these conversations. We should have been having faith studies where we're being taught um different things, different practices. We should know. We should know. It should not, like G pointed out, it shouldn't
Educated
be
about all of it.
all we've been taught is one dynamic. That's not the way to go. And I one thing that I have noticed with other people other faiths, is that they are usually a little, they have at least a basic framework of other faiths. They're not just taught just what they practice. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just, I don't know. I feel like that's a little, it keeps us behind. It just really does.
I do.
I've felt more free in this state because I know more than to be just hearing one way and just going with it blindly. Just going with it.
Yeah.
You know?
It
Go
keeps
ahead,
the
Ain't
Nate.
mean to get
circle.
y'all riled up,
It's just
but I
a
had to show
cycle.
y'all that devouring mother, yo.
Yeah.
What you was
I
about to
just
say,
feel like
Nate?
a lot of Christians, you can be literally doing everything right. And the fact that you might not open up a Bible or go to church, it's something wrong with it, or something negative
Right.
with it, or something like you got to be careful just to even identify something as simple as peace, something bringing you peace. You got to be tiptoeing and careful to be like, oh, this brought me peace. And they'll identify it or place a negative meaning on it. But yeah, if it ain't like, I like your perspective though, Nevin. If it ain't what they say, I ain't got a dog in that fight. That's how I feel like
Yeah,
where you at.
yeah,
It's not nothing that you
And
have to
it
conflict
and
or
it's
fight
no
based on.
good. It's really no good that I can add to that. Like I'm a person that be like, you know how somebody will say something to you and you be
Mm-hmm.
like, what? Why you even like I'm the person that asks like what? Why you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Because I'm trying not to, and I usually ask that when I'm trying not to react to what you
Mm-hmm.
said.
Said.
So I want to understand why you said it, and then when you ask people, they don't even really, for the most part, sometimes they don't even know why they said it. They just said some shit because they used to saying some shit, and it's like, yo, what good could
You
that
didn't
have
think
it
it, so
did?
you said that.
Yeah, like what?
hmm
Not even in a bad way. Just to point out, like, yo, this right here, that could have been the motherfucking turning point for
Mm-hmm.
Whole
so
situation.
many good things that you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But you just had to say some shit that I can ask you why you said it, and you be like, I don't even know why I said that. You feel me?
Nah,
Yeah.
word.
And
Yeah.
it be the most. You know who it happened with the most? Dudes. Dudes say tough. Yo, niggas say tough shit for no reason, yo. For
Yeah,
absolutely no reason, yo.
and that's how they
Why?
tie back
Why
into
the
this
fuck
conversation.
is that?
I'm gonna tell you that's why. That's how it ties back into this situation. There's higher forms of masculinity and self knowledge within women and all of it. Basically, what I'm saying is, guys don't access a lot of different things that they could be better at because the ecosystem is thrown off. Women are thrown off. Their sisters are thrown off. Their mom are thrown off. You feel me? So it's like you get what I'm saying. A lot of our liberation as black men are in our women. I'm gonna put it at that. In the
Mhm.
world at large.
You don't
Until
want to
then,
be
we be
saved and
patient.
stuff. Oh, God.
Hey yo,
You
hey
hear
yo, I
me?
know one thing.
I didn't want to. Yo, I'm telling. I battle with that thing a lot. I do. I battle with it a lot, but I'm holding myself to a certain type of thing because there's certain type of people that I look up to that they I don't want to say surrendered, but they they lay claim to the call, you know. So it's a little bit of a thing when I do hear that. And I'm just honest. I'm honest about it, you know? It's just a little bit of a thing when I hear that, but it is true. It's true, but I just have a little bit of a thing with it because I'm just like, you know, I want us all to hold the weight. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for us all to hold the weight. Like at this point,
No,
I'm
everybody hold weight. I think you viewing it from a lens of what you want, what you. It's you viewing it through the wrong lens. Just exactly what I'm saying. Not just one thing or the other. Just
No, no,
exactly
no,
it.
no. He was basically saying that a lot of things is tied into the woman. Like a lot of things with men even being able to get into their divinity comes with
Right.
also women getting
Right.
in line, getting in alignment. And what I'm saying is the weight of that, right? The
Right.
weight of that, the weight of that is heavy as fuck. And sometimes that
Now think.
even that, the knowledge of that is heavy for me. I don't be wanting it, but I'm learning to yield to it. But I don't, in my brain, how tired I am spiritually, because sometimes it is overwhelming, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just on like I would prefer it not to feel like I don't want the heaviness. I
Yeah.
want
Do
I
that.
want it I want it
Does
to,
the one does the
you
presence
know.
of one thing completely take away the presence of another thing? Like because he said that women, in order for men to be a certain way, women have to be a certain way. Does that take away the presence of the opposite? That men have to be a certain way for women to be a certain way? When you think about it, like when you hear it just that one way, and that's it. That takes away the presence of the opposite.
He, I'm just only specific. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just only saying specifically in the
On what he
context that
said.
he used.
Okay.
Yeah, just in that, in a sense of he's saying stating, like just even in general, for some men, it will take their actual mother to get in alignment for him to actually fully start his healing journey for whoever this person is. And I'm just saying, even that is heavy. It's just
Oh
heavy.
yeah,
Like,
in that
yeah,
I
I'm
understand
saying,
that, but
like
in that
he's
sense, that's
saying like the
nothing nobody
healing.
can do. That's
I
nothing nobody can do
know
for that.
it's
That's just the
nothing. No,
position you play in.
exactly.
That's just the position you
It's the
play in
position
life.
I play in life.
Yeah, that's just
But that's
it.
exactly.
It
But
sucks.
regardless,
I
it
understand it. It
sucks.
can still suck. Yeah, it can still suck. It can still
It can
suck.
still suck.
Yeah, it
Like
can.
even
It
me,
can.
like I'm just
It's
saying,
deep.
like me as a woman in this season now, right? Think back 2 months ago, I wouldn't even been able to say what I'm saying to you now, right? I'm saying even in this time of knowing y'all, me moving in me within whatever this what 2-3 months we've all actually been knowing each other. Even
Yeah.
within that, I've even seen my dialect with men change, my interactions, even the way I'll tell you. I pray for UNG. When he shared his testimony, I shouted. But even the next day, when I got up in the morning and I did my affirmations and all that, I thank God again for his testimony. I even shout out in my prayers. This y'all are now attached to my prayers. Y'all are now attached to my affirmations. Y'all are now included in my village. You're now included in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah, we
couldn't. I
appreciate
wouldn't
it.
have. I would have not have been able to say or even to open myself up to a lot of these things before. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's all like he said. It's a yielding and the coming into alignment. It really is. It's a
Yeah, yeah, I understand
it's
it. I
a
understand
and
that.
it's
I
heavy
understand that.
as
I
fuck.
do understand that. I understand that. It's crazy shit. Yo, that's crazy because I think I just was saying that about my in real life. This a whole
Uh-huh.
life thing y'all talking about. Y'all talking about whole being. I'm just talking
Yes.
about my regular old life. I was like, yo, shit, this shit,
Yeah, not
this shit
regular.
right here is heavy right now, and I'm kind of tired, man.
Yeah,
But
Ah,
now
it's
though,
yeah,
Spiritual
I
space.
got
it's
back.
deep.
right. It
I
is
love it.
super
I love
deep.
it.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer, and I can understand. Like, I think when people, if I was to be like, man, I'd have been through this too, and I think that's what a lot of people do, and then that dumb down what you saying you've been
Mm-hmm.
through, and I
Yeah,
don't
hell
think that
no.
that's, and
No.
it really shouldn't. It don't. What I think it should be is like, hell yeah, we both been through this, so like, let's understand that you can't just say this shit to me like that based on what you've been through because I've been through this, and I can't just move with you based on what I've been through because I know you've been through this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They got to be a little bit of. That's how it should be, but it usually turn into a competition of who had it the worst and
worse.
And,
but but all of us, I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's why this is necessary. It's like literally in real life, real time. Y'all seeing it in real, just really happening. You know, kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Period. Well, that wraps up, y'all. Let's make sure we let everybody know where to stay connected with us.
All
right. Before we wrap it up, we at 8:38.
All right. 9:38. Oh yeah, 8:38 your time, but
7:38. We all different.
Yeah.
Everybody
all different time zones. Y'all can follow me at Coach J to Go on all platforms. All things beauty, wellness, all that good stuff.
You ain't Coach J to Go on Instagram no more.
Yeah, Instagram is off. I'll be oh my goodness, I'll be forgetting. So yeah, IG, y'all, I'm still so sad. Every single time I think about it, like the amount of stuff I had saved on there, y'all have no idea. Like I had the podcast topics, I had over 2,000 saved, like but yes, IG, IG is XO_J the Goat. That's the only platform that's different. Everything else is Coach J the Goat, but Instagram is XO_J the Goat. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, I'm Big Nine on here. I don't even remember my official name on here. I'm Master Teacher 9 on IG 7 Hills 9. But just click the link in bio, connect with me. You'll find me. I'm out there. 7hillsgrow.com as well. The number 7 HILLZGRO.com. You dig?
And I'm Yetta, and I'm Beyond the Mold on here and Instagram. Don't add me on Facebook, so I won't give you my Facebook name.
I'm Daddy Mike 1020 on here, and you can just follow me on here. Shit, I can catch you on here. You can actually just click on me right now and get that shit going right now.
Period.
And if you're listening to the recording, then you know how to do it the other way too.
And together we are Four Corners. That concludes our episode or show for this Tuesday. Make sure y'all tap in next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain.
6 Mountain.
All right. So those are the times. Make sure y'all follow the whole panel. Welcome in everything. Though we're about to tap out, but make sure you follow everybody on the panel.
Right.
Hello.
All right. We back, baby.
Squat.
Yeah, right. That's what we said.
7.
Hey. Yes.
And again, we pick up right where we left off. Like
right.
Flow state.
Hey, this the tribe. This game. We know what it is.
Y'all have an amazing night.
Yeah, I'm hungry as hell. Y'all about to go eat.
You too.
I'm
sitting outside.
Yeah, that's why I was on that. That's why I had that camera on. I was pulling up that phone.
Hey yo, yeah, wow.
Yeah.